That's why we understand that if we have any questions, we have our elders to turn to and ask whatever questions we may have. All right? And so on and so forth. Read that again.
St. John 8:47. He that is of God heareth God's words. Ye therefore hear them not, because ye are not of God.
That's right. When we said this earlier, they've been rejected, man. The Lord has literally rejected 2/3 of his own people. And the scriptures even tell you that they're willingly ignorant. And to prove that, okay, another example I seen for myself, this guy who, you know, earlier I mentioned about the whole pork situation. I didn't even see what was in the container, man, but my spirit was telling me that motherfucker was eating some pork. And I brought it up to him. He's the same dude, I believe, who said, when we said, look, you can't eat pork, he says, if that's in the Bible, show me where that's in the Bible. Show me. And he was all confident, like we ain't gonna be able to, like I'm talking shit. Like I'm talking about a Jay-Z video, you know, that that bitch was on fucking this television show. No, that bitch can't, you know, some carnal shit. I was telling him, look, it's in the scriptures, Leviticus.
Pricks out there, man.
You know?
Asshole, if I can say it.
So we showed him, we proved it out the scriptures, telling him that, hey, this ain't what we wrote, this is what the Lord said. And a lot of people want to go back and, well, what's wrong? I mean, it's meat, it comes from an animal, why can't we eat it? The Lord said not to eat it, man. What more do you need? What more do you need than the one who created your being told you not to fucking eat it? Do you not understand? Like I need to go through and say, well, it's not good for you because of the poison, the toxins, and it eats shit and it eats piss. I don't need to go with that. I don't need to go there with you, man. I do not need to go there with you. And that's why this brother's in the right spirit when he curses these fucking demons out, man. Because we don't need to go there with you, man. The elders too, they don't need to go there with you, man.
Yeah,
because of your fucking stupidity.
Yeah,
and that's what it is.
When we do, when we do go there with you, we just playing with you.
Yeah, man.
Know? That's it. It's just for fun.
And we give you back to back evidence, like, and you still denying it, man. That's why we send a lot of you up the street, man, and a lot of you want to try and fight us for it. And the Most High, really, you condemned yourself. Wait a minute. Those who don't believe are condemned already. And we just read to be carnally minded is death, man. So the Most High is just marking you, man. You're condemning your own damn self. Were them niggas really out there for a second?
No.
They fucking made us.
Yeah, it was just. They opened up. They opened up real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, shalom. Shalom, we out.
Alright, just using this fucking Project Bluebeam over there.
But just to say what you said, you know what's funny is this guy said, he goes, show me and I will not eat it no more. And he goes, make sure it says, it has to say pig, not nothing. So what I did was I just went to another translation like the new NIV where it said, you shall not eat the pig. And I go, see, it's right there. And he on his own mouth, man, he said that he would not eat it no more. And that's why he got so offended when he asked him, you know, wait, what'd you eat? You know, it wasn't like, what are you eating over there? He just said, yo, what are you eating? You know,
I came at him harmless. I just asked him a question.
and he got offended. Why? Because he knew he was, and I said it to him. I go, man, the only reason why you got offended is because you knew you're wrong. You know you're wrong. You know it's fucked up to be eating that.
Weird. And that's just an example of how Israel is, man. Whether they're from Judah or whether they're from Simeon, you know, that's all the 12 tribes, man. Israel is a rebellious house.
They like to always argue that 1 Timothy is 4. The Most High blessed the creature that you bless it with thanksgiving. That's what I mean. The people that I counter with, they always use that.
Yeah, and because there's also a scripture that says all things are good.
Yeah.
So they say, well, all things are good. The pig also. That's not what that means, man. Everything is good when it's being used for its exact and right purpose. All right. Use that same carnal mind and eat some damn poison ivy.
Yeah.
Eat some fucking poison ivy.
Be a sodomite, you know? It don't work. Logic don't work, you know? Israelites try to, you know, make the scriptures fit themselves, you know?
Yeah. Right, and then if they can't actually, if they really have no knowledge, what they'll do is they'll basically try to have the attitude of, oh, like this one dude we're dealing with, he said, oh, don't talk at me, talk to me.
Oh, yeah.
So if it ain't what we're saying, it's the way we it's the way we say it. You know, that they gotta get emotional and be like, come on, man, why are you yelling at me, man? I'm just asking.
And they're the ones yelling.
You know? Yeah, and then like 2 minutes later, yeah, fuck y'all. You know, this is the same dude that was like, you know, bless yous and all that bullshit. Yo, man.
Jeremiah 6:30. Isaiah 65.
We need Django in there.
Yeah, I know. You gotta get the ink. He sent me a sign, man. It's good. We'll give it Django one.
Isaiah 6:5. Then said I, woe is me, for I am undone, because I am a man of unclean lips, and I dwell in the midst of a people of unclean lips.
Yeah, that was us. That was us. Okay, go ahead.
For mine eyes have seen the King, the Lord of hosts.
What?
Then flew one of the seraphims unto me, having a live coal
That's an angel. The seraphim is one of the angels. What?
in his hand.
Live coal was the word, was the Most High's word that was going to cleanse Isaiah from all of sin. Make him worthy to prophesy to Israel, prophesy to the other nations. What?
Which he had taken with the thongs from off the altar.
You know, they see
And he
this
laid
sign,
it
they
upon
see
my
that
mouth
something on
and
there,
said, Lo,
you know,
this
the
hath
asshole.
touched thy
So
lips, and thine iniquity is taken away, and thy sin purged.
So we're forgiven. We're cleansed by the blood of Yahweh Shai. Okay? We're cleansed by the blood. Right? So every time we commit a sin, the Lord forgives us because we're walking in the Spirit. Yahweh Shai is dwelling in us, and we're dwelling in Him. What?
Also I have heard a voice of the Lord saying, Whom shall I send, and whom will I go for us?
Yeah, this was an angel that the Most High sent down to the earth to blind 2/3 of Israel.
Then said I, Here am I, send me. And he said, Go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not.
Yeah, that's why people can't understand. Because it's a spirit that's blocking their mind. Okay? That's a spirit that's blocking their mind. And that's why when we first come into the truth, you can't understand certain things because the Lord has to slowly draw that spirit off you. Okay? So you can start to understand more and more things. So as we grow in His truth, more a portion of that spirit that blocks the knowledge from us is taken away. And the Lord allows us to understand more in depth the scriptures. What?
And see ye indeed, but perceive not. Make the heart of this people fat.
Yeah, if the Lord's making the heart of the people fat, meaning He's making the people not understand, not to comprehend the words that the prophets are saying. And that's the majority of people.
On the left side and the right hand side. So when I saw the sign,
Every person that done bias, that scripture applies to.
So I had the tribes on there.
Their heart is fat.
All the
What?
curses.
Meaning their bitch is fat too. Go
Then they read the highlighted ones.
And make their ears heavy and shut their eyes, lest
Make their ears heavy and shut their eyes, meaning they can't comprehend the words that the prophets are speaking. They can't comprehend the laws. They can't comprehend the faith. They can't comprehend the brotherhood. Okay, they can't comprehend the order that the Most High set up.
lest they see with their ears and hear with their ears.
Read that again?
Lest they see with their ears and hear with their lest they see I'm slacking. Lest they see with their eyes and hear with their ears and understand with their heart and convert and be healed.
Yeah, it said less, okay? Meaning except they hear and understand, okay? So the Lord blinded Israel so they couldn't understand. So that cuts everybody can be saved and everybody's supposed to, and everybody has the opportunity to be in the Lord's grace. Everybody doesn't have the opportunity to be in the Lord's grace. Grace is a gift. Did somebody get that? I think it's in Ephesians 2.
2:8, I think.
Grace is a gift. Okay, we're under grace. All right? We're under grace so we can be built up in the spirit to perform God's will. God's will is for us to rehearse the righteous acts, to learn the history, learn the faith, learn the brotherhood, and become priests. We're becoming priests. The Lord said that we're going to become a nation of kings and priests. A king and a priest is not going to eat pork. A king and a priest is not going to eat clams, eat abominable foods, okay? And purposely break the law. Okay, a priest is not going to a priest is not going to break the high holy days. A priest is going to keep the high holy days, all right? And to keep the high holy days, you have to be clean, all right? There's a scripture on that. The Lord drove Jews not to uncleanliness. Go with the scripture.
Ephesians 2:8. For by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourselves. It is the gift of the Most High.
That again?
For by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourselves. It is a gift of the Most High.
It is a gift of the Most High. Okay? So it's the Lord is the one. He's the one that bestows upon us the gift of grace, which is to build us up in the spirit to do His will. Okay? It's the Lord's will for us to have beards on our faces. All right? That's in His law. That's why the Lord put us in grace so we can learn that, and He wouldn't destroy us when we didn't have the beard. The Lord gave us grace so we can get circumcised. All right? Because if we weren't circumcised, the Lord has the right to put us to death for breaking the commandments. So the Lord put us into grace so we can establish that. So He wouldn't be put to death, so we can establish the law. Scripture.
I think you wanted the priest Jones or Ezekiel.
Yeah.
Ezekiel 22:26. Her priests have violated my law and have profaned my holy things. They have not put no difference between the holy and profane. Neither have they showed difference between the unclean and the clean.
Come on, read that again.
Ezekiel 22:26. Her priests have violated my law and have profaned my holy things. They have not put no difference between the holy and profane. Neither have they showed difference between the unclean and the clean.
God, right there. So it tells you right there that there is a difference, okay? And that the 2/3 of Israel, they're not putting a difference between the clean and the unclean. Okay, what's bad and what's good. They say that all things are good, but not under Heavenly Father. That's not according to the Most High program. That's according to the program of Satan, okay? The program of the deceiver. Alright? The deceiver is the so-called white man, alright? Satan is the so-called white man. His biblical nationality is Esau. That's his job to deceive Israel and say that we can just do anything we want. That's not being led by the Spirit. That's not operating. That's not walking in the Spirit. That's not operating under the Spirit of our Heavenly Father. That's operating under the Spirit of Satan. Alright? Loving everybody, that's operating under the Spirit of Satan. Scriptures say, associate yourselves, and you shall be destroyed. Okay? So it's not our job to be bringing all nations together, okay? Only nations we're supposed to be bringing together are the Israelites that are scattered within the other nations.